this is probably the biggest hurdle and to get over, which is like people are there, the fear of what's coming, right? Known, unknown, likely, unlikely. Like if we want to go, like we want to make this True Blue CrossFit, right? Like the unknown. Okay. And my contention is then you probably should not open a gym, because if that is the mindset, like what I think is super important for people to understand is the second I step into the pool of entrepreneurship, it is really rough. Meaning like the market doesn't care, the other businesses don't care, your clients don't care. Like nobody cares about any of that stuff that you're worried about because they have their own stuff. And putting myself in a state of mind where I'm just going to sit back and hope that things don't go poorly instead of being reactive, or excuse me, instead of being proactive and making my own plan so that I can navigate the world regardless of what happens, is where most entrepreneurs will be successful. Who they're not waiting for things to happen. They're constantly navigating, providing themselves, either options or, a different revenue stream or something like that. And the people that struggle the most, which was me for a very, very long time, was just like, well, I'm waiting for the stars to align. And all I'm doing in that process is continually getting in my own way and telling myself a false narrative that one day, by me doing nothing, all of the cards will stack up the way that I want them to. Mm-hmm. And it's just not the way it works. And when I finally kind of took ownership, I was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore. Or like, I'm not going to sit around and tell myself the same old song and dance and be like, okay, well, next year is going to be the year. Like this year is going to be my year. And then do nothing about it. Make no commitment, not do something that is uncomfortable, not try to commit to something that feels like a bit of a stretch. And shockingly enough, I never got anywhere, ever. Only when I started like really stretching outside my boundaries and having some failures and stretching and trying to find answers and reaching out to other people was the part that I started to create some momentum moving forward. But that's when I started to start thinking out and projecting forward instead of just sitting back and say, like, I'm just going to wait for the right time. Waiting never got anybody anywhere.